Luthen uses 3 incredibly advanced pieces of technology when escaping the Empire, including one you may not have noticed. Let's talk about it. One thing that everyone's been talking about since the release of Andor Episode 11 is Luthen's escape from the Cantwell-class arrestor cruiser. I did a breakdown of that ship and why I love the scene so much earlier this week, but one thing I wanted to focus on specifically was Luthen's use of his lightsaber-style energy weapon. And one thing is immediately obvious when you watch the scene. Luthen's use of these lasers had nothing to do with his desire to escape. They fire perpendicular from his craft. So if he's fighting an enemy facing him, that means that he can only ever hit them as they're passing. There's no way the TIE can turn around. TIEs don't have interdiction capabilities. The fact is, he could have flown by and escaped. Additionally, he's got a perfectly fine blaster cannon, so what's the deal? Well, I think it's pretty simple. The man has spent probably hundreds of thousands of credits upgrading and souping out his Fondor Hallcraft. Why not use it? And I'm serious, I actually think that's why. Luthen throughout the show seems to take pride in preparedness, and he's definitely got a sense of style as well. A lot of people have been making the James Bond comparison, and I think it's apt. Whenever he gets a new Aston Martin, he uses whatever new device is in there. And while people are rightly pointing out the impressiveness of this weapon and also his anti-tractor beam strategy, there's also something else that deserves attention: his blaster cannon. Star Wars, because of its sort of clunky 70s aesthetic, almost always shows that technology is reliant on a human operator. I mean, look at the TIE chase at episode 4. Luthen's cannon, however, is something completely different. Not only is it able to track targets, but it does so at a level of efficiency and violence we've never seen before. Luthen's ship is even more impressive than we know. I mean, look at the way the cruiser shudders when he turns his engine on. But here's something else you need to consider. Luthen didn't need to fight anybody. He could have outrun those TIEs no problem. He hates the Empire. He wanted to take those pilots out. The man is extra beyond belief, and good for him.